How many more times?
Totally professional, yeah?
Hey, it's not my idea to have your kids crawling over my work. It's Eddie who's keen me learn about enterprise.
Well, I just wish you wouldn't let him bully you into it.
Funny as it may sound, I did it to please you.
Well, next time, just buy me theatre tickets, yeah?
So, what time are you leaving for your mum's?
About 5-ish?
If you let it be, this trip might actually be fun.
Yeah.
Miss Cole. See you later.
Yeah, see you. Hey, Mum. Yeah, I was just about to call. Where are you?
Rochdale Station.
What? No, I'm coming to yours.
Yes, I know you were coming to me, but I couldn't face rattling around at home. Not today. So I bought an overnight bag.
No.
Well, it'll save you that long drive.
No.
Oh. Sorry, Matthew. I think the taxi's here. I've got to go. I'll see you in a moment.
All right, I'm coming. Shouldn't you be at school?
Shouldn't you be at school? Not asking me for a reference for a different career.
The law?
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly expect your approval.
Too right. I'm not giving you a reference for this. I really want you back.
And how are you going to do that? It's been a week. Even the kid they were bullying's not changed his story.
I know.
Yes, so what are the chances Michaela will? Eddie, I've been there, remember? Right now she doesn't give a monkey's what you or I think. All she cares about is losing face with her mates. She'll never back down.
I know the odds are stacked, but you can't give up.
Yes, so what, we drag it all on and get my face splashed all over the papers? Look, I'm gonna need something fast. If only to make my mum and dad think that leaving was my decision. You don't know, do you?
No, what?
The parent governors. They've called me in for my hearing. Tonight.
Morning, Mr. Clarkson.
Not like they own the place.
Our favourite pupils on the prowl, are they? Can't believe it's come to this. Jasmine's stuck at home and this lot are here loading it up. Well, we followed the rules. It's not our fault they only favour one side. Lucky like Jasmine. Knock her down, she just might not bounce back. As if we're not short enough as it is. And the Lord said.
What's going on? Why is there no light?
I'll make up the spare room. If I'd known you were coming,
Oh, Matthew, stop fussing. I'm sure I can throw a sheet on.
Yeah, sorry, you just caught me off guard a little bit.
Well, if I waited to be invited, I'd have waited forever. I began to think you were in some sort of shack.
Well, hardly.
No. Can you afford it?
Mum, I can afford it.
2 bedrooms is handy. Though I imagine by the time you start thinking about a nursery, you'll be somewhere more suitable.
Oh, that's a way off yet. People still remember.
Your father's only been dead for 4 years. Oh, the truth is, I simply couldn't face sitting waiting to see you today. That's why I came.
I'm just really sorry that I can't get out this trip.
Well, I wouldn't want you to. But maybe you can show me around later. You get that from your dad, putting other people first. You two always were alike.
Get up to loads of stuff in the dark.
Dom, you're my killer, eh?
Like I'd want you anyway, dog breath.
All right, shut it. Anyone tell me what's going on?
Slight problem, Deputy Headmaster. The whole school's dark.
Oh, great, that's just what I need. Nobody else took them.
We did.
Mika,
We're trying to reduce our carbon footprint.
so we bought these instead?
Oh, have you now?
Of course, what we'd really like is for you to take that monstrosity of a car off the road.
Do you know you're emitting twice as much carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons as other cars? Pretty selfish, wouldn't you say?
Well, it still doesn't give you the right to do this. This is a working school, not somewhere for you to practice your infantile politics.
That's out of order, sir. We were told we could.
Didn't Miss Mason tell you?
Excuse me.
Morning.
Morning.
All set for our little jaunt?
As I'll ever be.
Oh, come on, Matt. Crack a smile. At least it gets us out of this place for a day.
Yeah. It's just bad timing.
Well, as they say, the problem's shared, eh?
Eddie, it was an off-the-cuff remark. Mika was doing her eco-warrior bit, and I said if she cared so much, what were her and Brett doing about it?
Would have been nice to have been told.
How was I supposed to know what they had planned? I half hoped they'd use the school council.
That's a bit beneath them. That's not the only thing you haven't told me.
What, the parent governors? I only found out myself last thing.
Never heard of a phone?
I just didn't want you charging in and making things worse.
Do you think I could? Michaela's lauding it, and the whole school's waiting for a supply teacher who never shows.
I have called the agency, and they're sending someone in.
We don't need someone else. We should be fighting tooth and nail for Jasmine.
No, Eddie, what we're required to do is remain impartial.
I'll remember to tell her.
Have you seen her?
She's after a reference to retrain.
Eddie, you've got to keep your distance. Is that understood?
Hello. Wilson Bingham, replacement supply. Covering Miss Qureshi's class.
Moving Colin's stuff out without telling him is a tad drastic.
Well, I didn't have a lot of choice, did I? Colin knows the score, I'll understand. OK, let's keep this orderly.
Yeah, sir. This mate of yours, what is it that he does?
Venture capital. He finds the money to finance new businesses, OK?
Sounds dead boring.
Well, you should have said, Maxine. I'm sure I could have rustled you up some extra French.
OK, let's do some balls, please. Come on. Right. This is Mr. Scott. He's helping our Step to Work initiative. Hopefully, today will give you a better idea of what it's like in the big bad world.
Only, first off, it's Colin. Mr. Scott makes me feel ancient.
Morning, Colin.
So, what we have here is a collection of small businesses, people I've helped get started. Like Dick ran here, who's offered to lend a hand.
He runs his own business.
Profits last year in the low six figures.
And for those of you struggling with the maths, that's a sight more than I earn.
OK, let's start. Dickon, can you take them through?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to follow me, guys?
Can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
A little bit of a problem. Mum arrived.
I thought you were going to us.
Yeah, not anymore.
She's in the flat.
Spare room, yeah.
Oh, nightmare. What a way to find out. How did you take it?
She, didn't.
She hasn't worked it out yet. Those two sharing a bed's a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, we're not going to. Coles didn't have much of an option, so I kind of cleared your stuff out.
You did what?
Look, I'll put it all back as soon as she goes, OK?
You evicted me from my own flat.
Well, I've spoken to Simon. It's all good. You can stay at his.
You're palming me off onto mates now. This keeps getting better.
Well, be fair. I mean, what else can I do?
Be straight with her. Oh, no, sorry. That's what you are being.
Don't run on the stairs!
Why'd you let him book you? We made him look an idiot over those light bulbs.
Big deal. He's still murdering the planet with that tank of his.
So what do you want to do about it?
Don't know. If he thinks he's getting away with calling us infantile.
Jasmine's a determined woman. She's going to walk before she's pushed. I tried to talk her around, but maybe Davina had a chat.
Well, she's away, remember?
Listen, there's something else she told me. In confidence, right? It seems when Jazz was a kid, she chucked her weight about as well.
Well, maybe that's something we shouldn't shout about, eh? Otherwise we'll play right into Michaela's hands. Know enough about bullies from Mika.
Mika?
Yeah, last year she had a spate of being bullied herself.
I'll see her.
Tell you, mate, Michaela's dead up for it. Get in there. Oh, you're weird.
OK, time to get your hands dirty. Dickon and I have prepared something for you to do.
Yeah, what I do is make promo films, online stuff. It's about getting recognition for new bands, products, whatever.
Buzz marketing, letting the customer find you, which is what we're going to do for Waterloo Road.
Oh, cool.
I've done the filming. That's our source material. Can't guarantee it's any good, but...
OK, let's crack on, shall we? OK, and obviously we can add music to it. You can choose the music yourselves. Right, this first image, as you can see...
Hey, didn't plan this, did I?
You had long enough to stop it happening. How many times have I pleaded for you to tell your mum?
The time was never right, was it?
So instead, today happens, and your first reaction is to panic.
What else am I supposed to do? Rub her nose in it? I didn't mean that.
It's what you said. Matt, today was a gift wrapped chance.
When you come round, like, as a mate, look, just let her get used to you.
Going about how Man City need a decent midfield, like real blokes. You really think adding another line make telling her any easier?
Coles, I'm trying, please.
No. I'm coming home, and I'm sleeping in my own bed. Now you're being ridiculous.
Shouldn't you be with the others?
What am I to you, Matt? I went along with the charade with your mother. Thought one day you'd... But it's not going to happen, is it?
Basic effects you've got is the fade, so that bottom lever, just pull it back very slowly and carefully, and look at the middle two screens.
Is that your legs, Janine?
There you go, change, and go back again. Go back up. Excellent. OK, so we're looking at about 90 seconds max. Now remember, this is all about hooking the viewer, yeah?
Yeah, I know what I saw was a right hissy fit.
Well, I don't know about them, but I'm having a great time.
Glad someone's enjoying today. OK, anyone any questions so far?
Can I ask something? How come you and Mr. Wilding met?
I don't think that's very relevant, Maxine.
Well, what I mean is, are you just mates or are you, you know...
And just when I thought you might be growing up.
I am only asking, seeing as they both like musicals and that.
Right, are there any serious questions?
What are you?
So they know. Big deal. This isn't 1950. People accept it.
Yeah, schools aren't like that. Kids work on figuring out your weakness and then going at it.
Then stop thinking that way and start being proud of who you are.
Hey, I am. I'm really proud of us. Like what I said earlier about rubbing our nose in it. It's not what I think, you know that.
Then why is it so hard to be honest?
You mean with Mum? It's just not that simple.
What's the alternative? Go on lying?
Don't you think I hate this?
Then let's do it.
We feel if we had a bit more time, we might be able to sort this out in-house. No, it's not a stalling measure. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to inconvenience a governor's holiday plans, thanks. For nothing.
No joy.
Even if they had said yes, I don't know what I could have done. Michaela and a little gang don't look like breaking ranks.
Well, the rest of the school are too intimidated to go against her. Well, so that's it. What, Jazz just resigns? Well, that means it could be his lucky day. Grantley reckons he's trying to make an impression.
Ask me, he's sniffing around for something more permanent.
There isn't a vacancy.
Anyway, I hate to add to your good mood, but I've just taken that off the front notice board.
Mika, I'll have a word.
No, I will.
Look, Eddie, no offence, but you kicking off is just going to make her dig her heels in even harder.
It's funny.
What is?
Something Jasmine said about Michaela. She said the only things kids listen to is each other. I am fed up having my car ridiculed.
I could recommend a good crusher, sir.
Shut up for once, Aspinall, and listen, because what I'm offering you is a deal.
Like what?
The head wants you to use the school council as a platform for your future eco-complaints.
No way. The only thing we'll accept is your car off the road.
Yeah, why would we waste our time with that? Nothing the council comes up with ever gets listened to.
Maybe because, until now, the council didn't have any backing.
You? And why would you support anything we put forward?
That's where your part of the deal comes in. First off, I want the council to establish credibility. So, send a report to the head on something that you can't chuck in the bin. Bullying.
This is to do with Miss Qureshi, isn't it?
If you like. But think about it. If we tackle bullying, we all win. Before you know it, the head's lauding the council to the governors. Another example of how inclusive we are.
And then we can bring forward stuff we're really into. Like banning cars from school property.
Think about it. But I need an answer today.
Okay, so what's anybody learnt?
Well, I hope we haven't wasted Colin and Dick Rand's time. I mean, I'd hate to think that there wasn't going to be interest in other trips.
Is that not to be scared in starting up our own business?
Yeah, and like, not to be put off by other people and that.
Exactly. If it's what you want, go for it. The only things in your way are things you put there yourself.
OK, I'm sure we'd like to thank Colin and Dickran, so... Right, let's get you lot on the bus.
What are you doing now?
Well, what do you think? I won't let no one else say they found out about Mr. Wilding first, was I?
That's where you're wrong. I already knew. Just didn't think it mattered.
No snogging in the back. Hey!
Sorry, miss.
Hey, Chloe. I'm going to see a band tonight. Don't know if you fancy.
Sorry, I can't.
Well, if you fancy another night.
You okay?
Yeah.
Listen, sorry it all had to happen like this.
So am I. I've been thinking, I don't think it's best to do anything tonight. I'm driving Mum back tomorrow. I will tell her then, OK?
And if you get down there and the moment's still not right, I need you to decide. I need you to swear you'll tell her tomorrow.
I'll try, OK?
In which case, I'll clear the rest of my things out. I'll be gone by the time you get back.
Oh, come on.
It's not what either of us wants. But knows this.
What are we getting these for? They don't do normal lessons.
So Mr. Budgeon said.
Why can't we do photocopy cheats? That's what suppliers usually do.
Not this one. Health and safety. I'm worried you'd lick all the ink off and go off on a trip. No, I thought we'd have a go at a bit of Shakespeare.
Blokes in tights?
Yeah. Blokes in tights, blokes in makeup, blokes pretending to be girls. Oh yeah, all of human life is here. Hatred, jealousy, quite a lot of sex as it happens. But you know what? Shakespeare can be boring. But it's not going to be with me. I'm going to make it relevant. You're going to understand it. There we go. If you open it, page 30.
Look, I'm not saying we trust him. Just give it a go.
I'll catch you up.
It's gay!
Any idea what stirred this mob up? One shift. 1 minute, OK, the next flaming iPod. I noticed that as well.
So how come Clarkson didn't tell you about Wendy Wilding? Look, whatever it is you're on about, I'm not interested. Unless he's one and all. One what? Queer? I mean, your mum. She was always a bit dykey. Maybe they were just covering up for each other.
Look, whatever it is you're flaming on about, leave my mum out of it.
Or what?
What? So you hide behind your mates, do you?
But that's what you're there for.
Shut it, you. Like with Miss Qureshi, you lied to cover her back. Well, don't kid yourself. She dropped me straight in it to save herself.
You are really asking for it.
Well, now's your chance. This has nothing to do with you two. Why not just leave it between me and her?
And have you gone mouthing off to Clarkson? No way. Come on, girls. She ain't worth it.
Right. Tell your mates any incidents of bullying this term that to report it to the year rep in time for the school council meeting.
Did you get my text? Can you believe it?
The lion's den.
It's not likely to get any worse. Colin ended it.
And you just let him? Well, why don't you ring him? Or better still, go back and see him.
And say what? That he was right? I'm a coward.
So this is what a coward does, is it? Comes in to teach you knowing that one day you're going to face this. Come on.
Who dear, me dear, no dear.
Tell them to get detention, are you, Michaela?
Take no notice, sir. If anyone gives you an hard time, let me know and I'll get people to do some serious damage.
Violence isn't the way, is it, Janice?
Missed out on a proper little minder there, didn't you?
No.
This is something I should handle myself.
I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. Don't be a woman on your life like Wilding.
What are we up to?
Nothing.
Stay here.
I'm not going in there with him. I told you we shouldn't. Shut up.
Who did it?
What?
You're looking at an exclusion.
Concert?
Empty pockets.
Me?
Do it now.
I didn't even do it. What I mean?
Got now.
Here, hide this.
Right, Langley. Dom?
No.
Do it!
So you can't...
Shut it! Cooler, now. Sir. See what the head has to say, shall we?
Sir.
What are we going to do now?
So unfair.
What was that? Because it wasn't you? Dom, you were left carrying the can. Literally.
Please, sir, I didn't
Right.
even...
I'll give you a choice before Miss Mason gets here. You tell me who did it, you can go.
They'd kill me. You'd always like...
Fine, your choice.
Please, no, just... Them things that got ripped, I don't think them. I know there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah, but you were still a part of it.
It had to be. If I'd have gone, then they would have wondered why.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because they might think things like...
Like what?
Like that I was gay as well, so...
I know a lot of kids will be intimidated, but I've got Mr. Lawson's assurance that anything we give him will be treated in confidence. Right, I'll start. Today, Michaela White tried intimidating me, and I was scared. And the easiest thing would have been not to speak up. Amber?
How long have you known?
I'm not sure.
Does anyone else know? I'm not sure how best I can help.
I just wanted to say that with you being... I thought you'd understand.
I'm hardly the best person to give advice.
What did you do when you first...
Nothing.
You won't tell no one?
No, of course not. Don't intend to punish you either, all right? Go on, get out of bed.
Been an eventful day. You in the mood for a talk?
Any choice?
Matt, I can imagine how you must be feeling.
Really? It's not your private life being bandied around, is it?
No. That doesn't mean I can't put myself in your shoes. And I would like to offer my help. Offer it as a friend. Anytime.
I don't know why you let me off all right. I just did.
Gay blokes always know what to wear. And they smell nice.
Whoa, hold on. I don't need to snog blokes to use deodorant.
Here you go. Well, having the head on your side must be a plus.
Do you think? If I let her down, what if I can't hack it? And without Colin, I'm not sure I want to stay here anyway.
Oh, come on, Matt. You love your job.
Yeah, just might be easier somewhere new.
And you think this situation won't happen again? You've just got to sort it out.
Yeah, and the only way of doing that is by hurting Mum.
Eggs get broken, as my mum used to say. There'll be time to sort that later.
I've got a free next period. I'll be back by the year 10s, okay?
Well, I'll cover for you if you're not.
I completely forgot. Mum wants to be shown round the school. Hey, Mum.
You promised anonymity. Some of the kids only fessed up because of that.
Don't worry. Michaela will not find out.
Then I'd say we delivered.
So, about your car then.
What about my car?
Well, next meeting we mean to pass a motion banning cars from school property. Only if you were to lead the way, it would carry more weight.
Voluntarily, like.
I'm not slogging all the way in here on public transport. Look, what if I got a smaller car and parked it on the road as a compromise?
Deal.
And this is my drama room.
Ooh.
It's tidier than I expected. I see what you mean about some of the children being a bit rough.
No, I said challenging.
Well, same difference. We do have the odd one. Oh, I don't doubt it. But I'll hand it to you, Matthew. You did the right thing coming here. A year here should stand you in very good stead. Did I say I ran into David Weaver the other day?
He's the head of the prep near Mum's.
He was very impressed. He's terribly keen on staff bringing different experiences with them.
You're talking like I'm after a job there.
Oh, no, darling. Though there is a vacancy in September.
Oh, sounds convenient.
Why don't I take you for lunch?
All right. Thought you might have made you a packed one.
Caterpillars there.
Caterpillars, you said?
Yes, I've got some cow's hooves there.
Cow's
well
hooves.
cooked and everything. I've also got some, I'm not getting there yet. I've got some chicken feet here.
Chicken
My
feet.
God, I can see the ladies fighting for this already. But come on, not yet, girls. I've got more. And I've got small wobbly, but it's very nice as well. Yeah, you know, it's different the way we do it. I'm from South Africa. Zimbabwe is where I come from, but it's
Jasmine! Jasmine, it's Eddie!
There you go.
Thank you. Well, this is nice. She was pleasant-ish.
Steph, yes, she's great.
I thought you were fond.
Not in that way, no.
Oh. Oh, well, I can't pretend I'm unhappy. Hate to think of you throwing yourself away on someone unsuitable.
No, there's nothing
But
else.
in a way, that's all the more reason to get you settled.
At the prep.
Well, why ever not? I won't pretend. Part of wanting you closer is selfish. It'd be nice to know you were there in case anything happened.
Mum, I really need to...
But you do have to start thinking about settling down. I know your father always hoped that you'd move back home.
No, Dad always encouraged me to go out and do things.
Well, he would, wouldn't he? I mean, with him being away in the army such a lot, he could hardly turn round and tell you to stay home. But when he got ill, it was always understood you'd come home, take up the reins.
Mum, the thing is...
I know part of that was out of guilt.
Guilt?
Oh, it was silly. I told him so.
And what did he feel guilty for?
Well, the way you two pushed me out when you were little.
I didn't push you out.
No, I'm not saying you meant to. And it's daft to dwell on it, but it was on a day like today.
It was never intentional, Mum.
I know, sweetheart, I know. And I'm the lucky one. That's what I have to keep telling myself. Missed out on you as a boy, but, well, I've got the whole future to look forward to.
We don't even have to wait for the governors. We hit the dad with proof of Michaela's bullying, and he'll have to drop the charges against you.
I imagine so.
And Michaela gets excluded, one way or another.
Oh, so it's a bargain, is it?
You know what I mean. It's a good thing, Jasmine. Michaela can't play the little innocent with this on the table.
In other words, be grateful. Look, Eddie, I didn't ask for any of this. This isn't some game. It's my future.
I don't understand you, Jasmine.
Well, I asked for a reference, not this.
I'm trying to save your career.
Well, I don't want it saved. Look, I'm not coming back. This decision wasn't some knee-jerk thing. And all this, it's made me think about my life and who I am and what I should be doing and what I shouldn't.
Much chance of getting him back, do I?
Oh, well. Let's all give up that easy, then.
No, you don't get it. There's a lot of history. Now, Mum and I, we never got on, but the minute I tell her, it'll be like I'm slamming the door on everything that she wants.
So instead, you slam it on the one person you want.
I really love him still.
Really? Then more fool you. Because if this little heart of mine was pitter-pattering over any fella, I wouldn't give him up. History or no history.
Look, Eddie, I reckon I got off light. I get to resign. Could be a lot worse. Next time, who knows?
There won't be a next time.
Too right, because I've had my eyes open. What other job is there where you're expected to be a sitting target, where they put you through all this?
Well, you're not alone.
That's what it felt like. Tom, Rachel, you know, I could see it in their eyes. The slightest doubt. Because that's what untried teachers do. They snap.
I believed you.
It's not enough.
And I believe in you as a teacher.
Then, Eddie, you're wasting your time.
No, I'm not. Kids need teachers like us. People who understand them, who empathise with them, who are from the same place. That's important.
And what if it's something I don't want anymore?
Look, the governor's meeting's at 5:30. If you're not there, I'll know.
Thought you weren't coming.
Contractors' meeting. Sorry. Still, I hope I'm worth the wait. It's all there. Man of my word.
Thank you. I'm grateful. Any other time and I'd offer you a drink, but I've got a governor's meeting.
Oh, that's okay. I'll settle for the chance to take you out for dinner again. I thought that new Thai place might be worth exploring. Shall I take that as a yes?
I can't.
Rachel, it's a meal. Two consenting adults sharing a bit of food. If it goes any further, then...
That won't happen. Apart from anything else, I want to start with a clean slate.
Right. You got what you want, and that's it.
Let's leave it at that, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you got company.
No, you're fine. Rachel and I are just about done, I think. Thank you for your time. I think we're straight.
What did Nob the Builder want? Well, it was more than just delivering something.
As you ask, a date. And I said no. Happy?
I'll be happy if you let me address the governors.
I thought we agreed to be impartial.
I want to present some evidence.
Okay, we're looking for the lead instrument. I'll give you an extra mark for the composer. Okay, what we got? Bolton?
Dom knows.
No, I don't.
You just wrote it down. Why are you scribbling it out for?
Because it's wrong. Oh, you don't know unless you say.
How come you're not answering anything? Sir, how come he's not answering anything? You done something to him?
Of course he never.
Then say it.
That's enough.
Come on, say it. Say it, say it, say it, say it, say
Right,
it.
shut up!
Michaela, Paul, stand up. Stand up! You've obviously got something to say, and I assume it's to do with the incredible revelation that I'm gay. So let's hear your bigoted stupidity, shall we?
It weren't to do with you. It's more about Dom, sir. How come you let him off?
I let him off because it was blatantly obvious he didn't spray the graffiti.
Sure it wasn't favouritism, because you fancied the pants off him.
Did you try it on, sir? Is that why you let Dom off?
I beg your pardon.
You never. Did he?
You can have him for that. Get the police on him.
Sit down, Michaela.
We don't have to put up with nothing. He tells on you, and you'll be out. Just like Qureshi.
Did he touch you, Dom?
Of course he didn't. But he wanted to. It's just as bad. Still makes him a perv.
You are seriously out of order.
Don't think you can get away with it, because we'll say we saw you.
And you'd be lying. You let me off because I told him I was gay, all right?
Yo. Are you saying you're queergy?
You get changed next to me.
No, look, he's lying. He said it to get out of punishment.
No, sir, don't do that. It wasn't a lie. I don't know what I am. You know, I don't like that. Stuff you.
Calm down! Shut up! Before you start, ask yourself this. How big were his mates that were ready to see him excluded for something that they did? Or Michaela, who just lies through her teeth?
I can have you for that. You heard.
Sit down. Okay. That was really brave what you just did. Don't think I could have done it.
Who cares what they think? If they don't like it, then they're not mates.
Mates are important, aren't they?
Not the wrong ones. Why should I have to make out that I'm something I'm not?
What did you mean when you said about not knowing who you are?
I don't know. Girls, they're in your face. Too sure of themselves. It's just easy with mates.
But does that mean that you fancy other boys or not? Dom, have you ever had sexual feelings for another boy?
No, but I haven't for girls neither.
I wish you told me this earlier.
Why?
Because this is all part of the confusion of being your age. You've got to give yourself time. You're right about one thing, though. Lying about it isn't the way to go, is it?
No.
Come in when you're ready. Yeah? Coles, we need to talk.
So what's the payoff? Because Mika Granger would not do your dirty work for nothing.
Maybe I persuaded there are more urgent things than solar panels.
Well, however you got it, it's not going to be enough. Because unless the governors believe Jasmine's a decent teacher, there's not a lot of hope for her. Do you think she's going to turn up?
It's stupid not to give Lawson a chance.
Never said I wouldn't. Just think he might need reminding.
Crack open the custard creams.
I thought you were the one who was confident of a result.
Miss Qureshi was aware of the time?
Yes, we checked.
In which case, it's unfortunate she hasn't elected to appear. Does tend to suggest she's less than certain of her own defence.
Actually, before we kick off, I'd like to show you this report.
Is it pertinent?
I think you should be the judges of that. This is drawn up by the school council. It lists over 40 incidents of bullying perpetrated by Michaela.
You are?
Let's have a look at some, shall we? First day back, Michaela White held a Year 8 boy's head in a full sink of water until he nearly passed out.
It's making it up, Dad.
Yeah, they're just sticking up for each other.
So you don't remember that incident? Well, let's try this. And this had 7 different witnesses. Michaela and her gang made a Year 9 boy eat grass and moo. Shall I carry on?
Mr. White, that does cast a different light on matters.
Michaela is a thug and a bully.
No, Dad. Look, it was Sasha. I was just there. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Qureshi hit me. I had a bruise out there. There's no getting round that.
Michaela has a point. Especially since Miss Qureshi isn't here to dispute these claims. Thanks for coming. I thought that I'd sit us all down or something.
So you've not said?
Well, no, I was waiting for you.
Then don't.
What?
Matt, I don't want you to.
I didn't know we were expecting.
I'm not stopping. I'm Colin, Matt's squash partner.
Hello.
So, will you have a look at this engine for us or what?
Hey, why'd you do that?
Because I won't let you dump this on me.
Do what?
The guilt. Do this for me, how's that supposed to make me feel?
That I love you?
And the first time something goes wrong? Matt, you can fling this back at me any time you like. The wonderful sacrifice you've made. Even if she accepts us, that's not something I want round my neck.
Well, then I can't win either way, can I? I'll do this without you.
Look, if the idea is to intimidate me, it's not. Miss, I did it. I hit Michaela. She told me to. Well, telling me isn't good enough. You can tell her I said if you want.
I'm sorry, but this is daft. Just because Jasmine isn't here, it doesn't mean...
You said yourself.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Miss Qureshi?
Look, what I've got to say won't take long. I didn't batter Michaela.
Says who?
Says your mates. They just fessed up. Sasha hit you.
So, there's no case to answer.
Hold up, Eddie. I'm not finished.
Jasmine, if Sasha and Angie are withdrawing their witness statements, you leave here without a blemish.
Well, this ain't finished.
Oh, I don't doubt it. So if you fancy taking me, then go ahead. Or you could always try learning from me. Someone the same as you. Someone who came out the other side. So please, don't go reinstating me because you think I've learnt my lesson. It's me as I am. Or this. My resignation.
Oh, did you get it fixed?
What fixed?
Well, the engine, of course.
No, right, that's not why Colin came round.
I've been looking for a corkscrew.
Right, I'll get it,
It's
fine.
I know we're remembering your father, but...
There were some photos there.
Oh, I haven't seen them. I probably won't stay up late. Tends to get out of the habit as you get older.
You know, don't you?
I don't know what you mean.
Mum, stop lying.
I won't be accused of lying.
Stop it! You know I'm gay, don't you?
Yeah, it was almost as if she'd been coached.
Not coached, reminded. Why we do this? Well, it's not the respect, is it?
Listen, I've got to take the governors out for a drink. Can I leave you to lock up?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, nighty-night.
Night.
I can't believe you'd find out and then let me spend the whole day lying.
Matt, take it easy.
Yeah, but how could you?
Well, why shouldn't I? I've been doing it long enough.
You knew before? How long? How long?
Oh, do you think I was blind? The way you were, or the way you weren't? You could easily have changed if you hadn't wanted to put your dad and me through this.
Dad knew.
Oh, he was all for sitting you down and having it out, but I said not under my roof.
You stopped him. Why?
Why? Oh, do you think I haven't wanted to know why? What have I done to have you inflict this on me? We gave you so much. All that time your dad spent with you, and this is how you repay us. It's not exactly gratitude.
You could have helped me. Mum. This is me, okay? I won't change that.
Well, then I want to go.
Yo!
Mum?
What if your dad had sat you down?
I don't know. I would have liked to have found out.
So, what do you want to do now?
Well, I don't want to lose you, I know that. You're all I want and have ever wanted. Marry me.
Serious?
Well, how do I get a taxi here quicker? No. I've been waiting ages.